Our opening words are by Burton Carley. We gather on this Sabbath morn to worship in spirit and truth, to raise a joyful noise to the eternal mystery, to reconfirm our covenant, to seek wisdom and love, to strengthen our commitment to the common good. We come from many paths to explore that which is hidden, to consider the ways of our hearts, to confess how we have stumbled, to heal what is broken. We assemble in the effort to quicken our compassion and mercy, to deepen our understanding, to renew our courage, to remember who we are. Thus do we celebrate the grace, gift of life, and practice our faith to the greater glory of the Spirit. And now, if you would join me in the chalice lighting, while Dick lights the chalice. As we kindle this flame, may it spark in each of us
connection and commitment
to this living tradition and to each other.
G.
Over the past several years, I've discovered that some of the most powerful messages about the spiritual life have come from serious songwriters. People who have something that they think is important to say. So today we've chosen an array of 9 songs, which in one way or another focus on commitment. The lyrics will appear on the screen, and you're really welcome to sing with us if you will. 9 songs, I know that's a lot, so I'm going to try to keep my comments really brief and let the songs speak for themselves. Somebody remarked that Tom Paxton used to wake up in the morning, read the headlines, and then go write a song. Our opening song, and please join us in this song, is a familiar one. And to me, it seems to ask the question, can I find something in life that I can commit to? Let's sing, I can't help it. It's a long and dusty road, it's a hot and heavy load. Folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad, some are good, some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my trouble, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Well, I've been around this land, this sky, trying to find what I was meant to do. And the faces that I see look as worried as can be. Looks like they're wondering, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I had a little girl one time, had lips like cherry wine, hugged me till my head went plumb insane. But I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me. My good gal left the morning train, and I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder Sometimes when I've had a few, his old voice comes singing through. I'm going out to see him some old day. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. So, you see me passing by, and you sit and wonder why. And you think you'd like to be rambling too. Nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door, and thank the stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
Please join me in the covenant reading in the order of service.
Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.
And the children can now lead for RTO. And we won't sing them out this morning, but we'll bless them on their way.
Commitment. When I say the word, the first thought might be about a central relationship in someone's life, a significant other person. The psychiatrist Scott Peck said that we humans tend to fall in love. That lasts for a while. And then with hard work and good fortune, real love may emerge. He defined that as being a commitment to the spiritual life and growth of the other. Said differently, it means that each person has to be who he or she is, not who I want them to be. Here's Field of Gold. Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner, we call him Sting, wrote this song that traces a couple from the moments of first love through life, including the struggles and the disappointments and the failures, because sometimes commitment can be really hard. You'll remember me when the west wind moves upon the fields of barley. You'll forget the sun in his yellow sky as we walk in fields of gold.
So she took her on her gaze a while, and his arms she fell, and she lay looking at I'm on the fields of gold.
Will you stay with me? Will you be my love upon the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you whisper along the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken. But I swear in the days still that we'll walk in the fields of gold. We'll walk in the fields of gold. lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left will walk in
Many years have passed since I was so many days. I feels see the children as the sun goes down. I'm on the field.
You'll remember me when the west wind blows upon the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his yellow sky. We walked in the fields of gold.
When we walked in the fields of gold. When we walked in the fields of gold.
There are forces that can tear at and destroy people's commitments. They're all around us. For example, living in a time of such economic disparity, many folks kind of skirt along the edge of financial disaster, failure, and that's painful. Larry Rice, who was a bluegrass songwriter, wrote a song called Keep the Lamp On, Sadie. Just have to make sure I'm the right key.
He's D.
Huh?
D.
D, yeah, sure.
Okay, good.
Okay, let's start again. That was a train wreck. You shouldn't tell me the key.
D. Okay, I'm sorry.
Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine. So I can see. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine. So I can find my way where feels back to you. I know we need to talk things over. I know things have gone so. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine. So I can find my way back home to you. It's been a rough year for the things we rode, and the bank is calling us out what's due. And I can tell where he's true because it shows. But right now there's not too much we can do. I'm gonna need you by my side, so stay, let's survive. I just think the bitter end. Don't keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine, so I can find my way back home to you. I've got no clue, say who's just might help us get over this dry spell we have. We can sell a couple of things we have no need, and that'll help us get our feet back on the ground. But if you leave me, I don't think that I can manage. So Sadie, keep the lamp on me. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine, so I can find my way back home to you. Keep the lamp on, Sadie, let it shine, so I can find my way back home to you.
Oh,
Okay. See how that works.
Mark is also our sound engineer. Let's see if that works better.
One mic is picking up both things, so you have to have them.
I think many of us remember the prophet Khalil Gibran. He said, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life longing for itself." Goes on to say, you may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow, which you cannot visit, not even in your dreams. Yeah, I remember writing a column about giving. I was trying to say that giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin, that they're connected to each other. And I got the worst case of writer's block I ever had in my life. But John Gertis, a psychologist at Geisinger, came by my office when I was in the middle of that. And we talked for a while, and he said, "I know." He said, "Why don't you say, maybe if we teach our children how to receive graciously, when they grow up, they'll know how to give." Well, commitment to a child is among life's most sacred tasks. His son Jesse was born in 1966. Bob Dylan wrote. May God bless and keep you always. May your wishes all come true. May you always do for others and let others do for you.
May you rise to the stars, climb on every mountain, may you stand
Forever young, forever young, may you stay. Forever young,
May you grow up to be righteous. May you grow up to be true. May you always know the truth and let the peace around you.
May you always be courageous, stand upright and be strong. May you stand
forever young, forever young, may you stay. Forever young,
May your hands always be busy. May your feet always be swift. May you have a strong foundation when the winds of change shift. May your heart always be joyful. May your song always be sung. May you stay forever young, forever young, forever young.
may you stay. Forever young, forever young, forever young, may you stay. Forever
Our friends Kim and Edwina introduced us to Van Morrison's song, Irish Heartbeat. I didn't quite know what to do with it theologically, you know. And it sings, I'm going back and spend some time with my own ones. Talk a while with my own ones. My own ones. What's that about? But then I remembered a line from Sam Keen. He said, you really have to know where you came from and who you are and where you're going. But it's really important to know who your fellow travelers are. Making commitments to fellow travelers is what community is all about.
Okay, ready?
No.
C, right?
G.
Huh?
G.
Gee,
Gee whiz.
this is not the way it was planned. Okay.
Here we go. Oh, won't you stay? Stay a while with your own one. Don't ever stray. Stay so far from your own one. This whole world is so cold. Don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. Don't rush away. Rush away from your own one. Stay one more day. One more day with your own one. This whole world is so cold. Don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. Well, there's a stranger and he's standing outside the door. Might be your best friend, might be your brother, you may never know. I'm going back to my own one. Well, back to talk a while with my own one. This whole world is so cold. Don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. Well, there's a stranger and she's standing outside your door. She might be your best friend, might be your sister, you may never know. I'm going back to my own one. Well, back to talk a while with my own one. This whole world is so cold. Don't care nothing for your soul. You share with your own one. With your own one. With your own one. With your own one.
Imagining a service about commitment. Song by Saikon. It sort of jumped at me. It's a song that which in a very simple way focuses on the commitment to a way of life. By that I mean finding ways to be useful along the way, drawing elements of contentment and fulfillment along with others who populate our lives. So he wrote the song called "I'm Gonna Rise Again." It tells that story. I remember the year that my granddad died. They dug his grave on a mountainside. I was too young to understand the way he felt about his history in his hands. Corn in the crib and apples in the bin. Ham in the smokehouse and cotton in the gin. Cows in the barn and pigs on the plot. You know he never had, but he worked like the devil for the living he got. High on a ridge above the farm, I think of my people who have gone on. Like a tree that grows in the mountain ground, the storms of life have cut them down. But new wood grows from the roots in the ground. I remember the year that my granddad talk about fellow travelers. Commitment can be really difficult. The commitment to anything, to anybody, to any group, to any cause, can be difficult. And sometimes a crisis becomes a kind of a grace note. A woman named Martha Trachtenberg wrote a song called "It's About Time."
G.
Count it in.
Huh?
Count it in.
G.
G. Oh, okay.
You count it in.
This was so carefully planned. I have everything marked down for me. Actually, I went to the drugstore this morning and bought another pair of reading glasses because the other ones, my bifocals didn't work very well. So, bestly planned. Now I 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I have a tale to tell. It's taken all my years. I've been putting it together. Now it's coming clear that life is not what I expected, what I'd planned. But that's all right, 'cause now I understand. It's about love never ending. It's about truth unchanging. About what we we take with us and what we leave behind. It's about finding better ways to spend our nights and days. It's about me, it's about you, it's about time. It's about me, it's about you, it's about time. I'd had it easy, it took me by surprise. When hard times came to me at last, I just closed my eyes. I stepped back and I lost track of what meant most to me, until you came along to help me see. It's about love never ending, it's about truth unchanging, about what we take with us and what we leave behind. It's about finding better ways to spend our lives and days. It's about me, it's about you, it's about time. It's about me, it's about you, it's about time. Here comes the interesting part. God knows I'm not perfect, I'm bound to make mistakes. I'll be a fool 1,000 times on the way. It's about love never ending, it's about truth unchanging, about what we take with us and what we leave behind. It's about finding better ways to spend our nights and days. It's about me, it's about you, it's about time. It's about me, it's about you, it's about time. We came up with one song. We're actually running pretty well with it. I'm surprised. Anyway, we came up with one song that we kind of like to sing, and after we practiced a couple of times, Mark said,
It's awful.
okay, now I thought we'd prepare you. There's a wall plaque. I suspect most of us have seen it. A statement attributed to Gandhi. You have to be the change you want to see in the world. But I think commitment has something to do with attitudes. Attitudes about the culture that surrounds our lives. It's like making sense of what we stand for, what we want to support, how we want to live. About 10 days ago, I think it was, Doris Kearns Goodwin observed that in contrast to an earlier time when we were so divided over the war in Vietnam, today there don't seem to be many protest songs. And she said it was because then there was more of a sense of being together and having an optimism that we could do something. And now there seems to be much more of an individualistic quality about it. Anyway, here's a protest song, sort of. Apologies.
Yeah, I'll protest having to play it.
It's from Steve Earle, and it doesn't feel bitter to me, but just an expression of who we are and what we as a people need to attend to. It's called City of Immigrants.
And it really celebrates diversity, the quilt of immigration, immigrants in the city. You know, we're all races and mixed, so it's a city of immigrants.
So if you don't like the song, please
We're
get
gonna
the
play it
message.
anyway. Hope you like
Even
it.
if you do like the song, go home and listen to Steve Earle sing it on YouTube on the album with the dog on the cover. That'll change your mind really fast.
Kim sings it very
It's
well.
awful.
I always do my best.
You see, right?
Oh,
Yes.
See.
Well, Al, you got the paper.
But our paper is an A.
How many capos do you have on there? Six?
Too many.
He makes this guitar neck look like somebody's with bracelets on, you know? Here we go.
Okay.
Living in the city of immigrants, I don't need to go traveling. Open the door and the world walks in. Living in the city of immigrants, living in the city that never sleeps. My heart keeps time to 1,000 beats, singing in languages I can't speak. Living in the city of immigrants, city of black, city of white, city of light. City of innocence, city of sweat, city of tears, city of prizes, city of immigrants. Living in a city with streams of men, reach out and touch the skies and then tumble back down to earth again. Living in a city that never quits. Living in a city with the streets of pain, with good intentions and the people's prayers and the sacred promises statue of me. Living in a city of immigrants, city of stone, city of steel, city of wheels, it's constantly spinning. City of bone, city of skin, city of pain, city of immigrants. All of us are immigrants. Every daughter, every son, everyone is everyone. All of us are immigrants. Everyone living in a city of immigrants. Time goes out and sea rolls in, washing away all my sins. Living in a city of immigrants, a city of pride, city's white, city of light. Living in a city of immigrants, city of sweat, city of tears, city of pride. Living in a city of immigrants, all of us are immigrants. All of us are immigrants. All of us are immigrants.
The final song can serve as both a benediction and a postlude. Again, I think there's a touch of protest in Julie Gold's From a Distance. I think it shows a hopeful vision of a shared humanity where the commitments we make to each other make a difference. You'll see that the words up on the screen are the song of every man. We've decided to expand that to everyone. And, Paul Lehman was a moral theologian. He was noted for his exploration of the huge and perplexing cultural themes, ethical issues of our time. He was also a leader in social activism, and he was fascinated by the ancient words of the Decalogue. He said the ancient commandments, when you really understand them, have two dimensions. The first is to help us become human and remain human in the world. And the second is a commitment to live in such a way as to make the world a place fit to be human in. I like that.
It's the heart of